Mr Karasira and Mrs Idamange from rwamugwiza ongoing in a court on the same time and the same day in a different court station. It is supposed on day 22nd June 2021 as the right time for Mr Karasira, who was followed and watched out over to be a genocide denier and validating a genocide. Not only the genocide killed the Tutsi in 1994, and again Mr Karasira was emphasizing the separation among Rwandan and a bunch of money with no source of it. Mr Karasira will appear in a court at Nyarugenge at the same time as the cases of Idamange and rwamugwiza also will be in conducting the court to defend herself in a way toward the justice. On the 31st May 2021, in the time currently government regime through in Rwanda investigation bill announced the Karasira's mobile imprisonment. In that time, Rwanda investigation bill said that the reason why all root causes Mr Karasira to be in prison are genocide denial, validating not only valid genocide killing Tutsi in 1994, and again emphasizing the separation among Rwandan and a bunch of money with no source of it. Nowadays, Karasira is in prison at Rwanda Investigation Bureau in Kicykiro district. Mr Karasira, as a technology graduate, known for expressing his view on YouTube and claiming that this led to his dispersion at University of Rwanda, has said he was fired for the job, misrepresenting his conduct and view as opposed to his value and principles and responsibility as an educator to be a role model to all those youth who are following in him, also having him as a lecturer in class. In an interview about his health, Karasira said he is the eldest of 4 children, born in the south province of Rwanda to Tutsi parent, but growing up in Kigali due to the fact of various life would be the time. He said that in fighting in Kigali between the Inkotanyi forces and the government forces, Katyusha bomb was fired by the Inkotanyi and fell in his parent home in Nyamirambo, then killed his young brother immediately. His mother and father and sister claimed to have been killed by the Inkotanyi, where his mother was working in Ririma at Bugesera. He said someone told him that they kidnapped the people due to guessing that actually this is Interahamwe. My mom had the conversation with the white people and she told them about all killing cases was ongoing. In his interview, Karasira said that after the genocide, he was not given the same rights as the genocide survivor. As he said, they knew that his parents were killed by the Inkotanyi forces. Karasira has said his brother had mental illness and Karasira himself had been diagnosed with depression. Has been diagnosed with depression and diabetes. Said he arrived at University of Rwanda for the academic purpose and was harmed by other genocide survivors. Called all of them were students out there, ignoring him as if he was not sharing something in common with them. This was another toughest period for him, and yet no one to say sorry to him. At the university, they fabricated an information that I was in a Interahamwe chat like Karamila for the world, and that I was the son of Buchana Martin, DLC member, not Rwanda, just to let people hate me. Indeed, to say it was a discrimination happened to me in that time, and such cases give room to those people who committed murders and killing innocent people. Who does all mentioned above are the people from RPF killed my parent. After all, it gave me a lesson not having any ethnicity, and I support it by saying that all Tutsis are in pain and all the Hutus are in pain, due to the fact that Interahamwe killed many of his family members in his hometown of South Province in Rwanda, and Inkotanyi killed his parent and sibling as well. Karasira said his talk show knowledge and trustworthy comments all together led him being fired from the job with no reason since 2020, and being pursued by Rwanda Investigation Bureau, and even being denied the right to have a passport. Rwanda is a discriminatory country based on the fact that you have a different view on that they do have not, where you speak the different, define you as a discriminator and separate spreading. Idamange said she had a sexual concern in Mageragere prison. Idamange rwamugwiza has been pursued for crime including demonstrating or rioting in public, causing loyalty in the public, providing rumors with the help of technology, and indifferent views on the genocide. On June 15th, she was scheduled to appear before the Court of High Court in Nyanza. Unfortunately, didn't work out due to different reasons, and the court questioned the prison staff about why she didn't appear in the court. The response was she refused. It was requested that High Court chamber in Nyanza called Idamange over the phone to explain to her whether she had actually refused to come in a court or whether she was coming later. The prison guard explained to the court that it wasn't that way. Prison guard told the court she went to take shower in bathroom and get prepared to come, but unfortunately she decided to stay in bathroom for a very long hour. Judge waited Idamange notifications, and immediately judge decided to suspend the case, concluding that it will be continued on June 22nd, 2021 around 8:30 a.m. On May 12, 2021 building technology trial, Idamange told the court that she had a sexual problem in the prison where she was being mistreated because the prisoner staff threatened her so badly, and some even told her that they're a group of people, their mission is to humiliate her. She mentioned something special whereby in prison at Mageragere, in such as each prisoner have right to do call to his or her people outside. Unfortunately, prison staff offer 150 Rwandan money to buy an airtime, and yet it's supposed to be 500 Rwandan money for airtime, which means the prison staff put 350 in their pocket unlawful. She said that I can't accept injustice at all for real. Idamange said there were obstacles to her trial process in Nyanza and her imprisonment in Kigali due to the fact that her witnesses her family, friends, together with all who are peacemakers and the justice keeper, would entertain. Therefore, I figured out that there was no way for filing a justice without all mention as such a strong an evidence.